What's up, everyone? My name is TyBear, and welcome back, guys, to another video inside of the podcast, the Let's Chat podcast. And yes, I know my chair's in the way, so let me move that real quick again. I forgot always I need to move that back out of the way. That's fine, that works. So welcome back to the Let's Chat podcast, guys. This is episode number 7, I think, or 6. I'm not positive. I lost track again. I lose track every time. Okay, I'm double checking. You want to start us off, Tom?
Yep, hello. Like TyBear said, hello everyone. I'm the co-host of this podcast, which I knew that already.
Just
Co-host, whatever you want to call me. Just hell.
Okay, so yeah, what I'm doing right now, guys, is looking up the episode number. This is episode number 7 of the podcast, guys. And I lost track. I always lose track of episodes, and I do this in Harder Lifestyle too. Which is like, I don't know why. So
too much stuff to keep up with.
Yeah, I don't know why I do it. I do it.
Before we find out information that we have for you in this podcast, let's start off with your week, Ty. How your week been?
Well, okay, I don't know why I don't think about this every time. I do this every week, and it's like, my week was good. I'm going to see, by the way, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit what I'm doing this weekend, because you'll know what I think you already know kind of my idea, but I don't know if you...
I don't know.
So, as always, I do my woodworking in my shop, and, well... I got another thing coming in. Hopefully, I have a possible project coming up. So, I went to lunch with my mom on Sunday, and we went to a restaurant called 178 Bar and Grill, which I know the owner of, and I done work for him in the past. So, and my brother joined me. I got my brother, my mom, and we all went to lunch, 178 Bar and Grill, and the owner. I talked to the owner, and we were talking. He was like, I have some ideas. So I told him about how I have a big machine now. I was like, I have a big CNC now, and I've been doing carvings and stuff for a while now. And he's like, well, I have this idea. I want to make these coins that I can give to customers. And just kind of as like it gives you like a free item or something or out of it, or promotion. It's a promotional item. But it was like, I was like, okay, so and he wants me to do it, and it's like, to make them. And I was like, okay, so I gotta see what works for this. I don't know what's gonna work or what's not gonna work. And, so I ended up buying these little 1.5-inch coin things, and I ended up engraving one with the CNC, and then I painted it. Well, the coins are not meant to be sanded, I guess. So... it messed up the paint, because I paint over the wood in messy slop, and then I sand it all down to make it look like what I did with the signs.
Like that, yeah.
So usually they'll end up like, okay, there's a bunch of paint on the outside of the wood. Well, you don't notice that on yours because I sanded it all down. So when I did it to that, it just completely messed it up, and it was like, okay, so this is not a material for sanding. So I ended up trying it with my laser, and I like the laser better. So I'm going to take him the one that I did with the laser on next Sunday. Show him if I'm so he can actually get an idea. And something happened. I don't think anything happened. Nothing happened Monday. Tuesday, nothing happened. So I did go out into the shop. I made a bigger sign for myself. And then Wednesday, I went to my worship practice, and I took that big sign to my brother, who ordered for me. I think I talked about that already last week, that I made a huge sign for my brother.
You talked about that last week, you did.
Okay. So I delivered that on Wednesday, and he liked it. He even showed it to everybody. He was like showing it to everyone. And it's like, he even showed it to my pastor, who was sitting, is like, I'm going to take it to show Jamie. And it's like, okay. So we walked over there and show Jamie, and Jamie's like, it's like thinking it's my brother doing all this. But it's like, you did all this? It's like, yeah. This is me. I'm the only one that does carving in my family. Like, I'm pretty sure Jamie knew it was me because I'd done stuff for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. And then Thursday, I had my men's Bible study, and then today, I forgot about something. And then also on Wednesday, I ended up role playing for the first time in forever. I didn't live stream it because I didn't want to plug anything in on Wednesday. It was like I was done after. So yeah, no, I got to role play with this new server on Wednesday, and yeah, it was fun. I am now a master trooper in the server.
Good.
Yep, and I'm kind of ahead of narcotics again.
Interesting.
The truck I get to drive is a F-150. So yeah, okay. So then Thursday I had my Bible study, and that was cool. It went well, and I had fun. I always do. We had beef stew and bread, which actually I like beef stew, so I didn't buy. I usually, so if I don't like something, I don't know if this is you, Mom. You don't like something, like if someone makes you something that you don't like, you don't eat it. So usually, if I'm in Bible study and they make something I'm just not a big fan of, I buy Taco Bell or Subway or something to have to eat. While I'm there, so I'm not completely ashamed of what I do because I've done it so many times where they just they know me.
Yeah.
So then Friday, which is today, we're recording the podcast, and then let's see, tomorrow I'm going to go to the movies. Do you want to make?
I mean, that's to see the one-time movie.
I'm going to see it. I'm going to see that movie.
Well, okay then. I hope you have fun with that.
I'm hoping they have a thing where they're gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture with it and bring it to the podcast next week.
All right.
Because, if you know, guys, me and Dom, we're Minecrafters. We played Minecraft all the time, and we love it. So, I was actually, yeah. And then, guys, this following, my brother was going to come on the show this week, but he ended up going to take a trip to Mexico this week. So, he is not going to be on the show this week, but I'm going to try to talk with him again next week, find out what his schedule is for Friday. I told him we record on Fridays.
We always can change it around if we need to. If we need to do it right Saturday or Sunday, we can do that. If we need to do it Thursday, we can also do that.
Thursday doesn't work for me.
But I think Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Thursdays don't work for me, or Wednesday. So if you guys don't know, I was talking to my brother about coming on the podcast. He's gonna hopefully come on Friday if we can. If not, we'll work with him and try to get him on. So since me and Don, we talk about our Christian lives here on the podcast. We like to talk about our Christian lives here. My brother is a Christian, and as well, and my brother is a intern pastor for my church. So I talked to my brother and I was like, okay, I want to bring you onto the podcast as one of our guests. And I was telling him that Dom switched over to a different camera today.
Yeah, I had to go on the alien with us, but I'm gonna take y'all with me.
Yay! Field trip!
Yep.
So no, I was talking to my brother about it, so we are going to have him on the podcast eventually. I don't know yet when, but when he is, that episode comes out, you guys see a guy sitting next to me, that's my brother. So,
I didn't know we had to read. That's what I was saying.
Sorry guys, we're having a background noise a little bit. This is our Let's Chat podcast, guys. We do this once a week, every Friday. If you guys are new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button, click that bell so you guys can get notified of when we go live or post a video on the channel. It helps out the channel very much.
What are we doing?
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Dom's week, okay?
My week being alright, we was under a tornado watch all week this week. Main patch.
Yeah, so I was hearing about all that from different people.
Yeah,
how was all that?
Tuesday it hit, or Wednesday night it hit, and that was, it was just a whole bunch of rain, and then eventually it led up to nothing really happened until like 1 in the morning on Thursday morning, and that really about it. And then we got a whole bunch of bad rain on yesterday. And what? We got then Friday it's sunny. That makes it simply for you.
So you guys ended up. So did you end up having to go to school at all for all that?
Thursday they still had us go to zoo, and then Friday they had us go to zoo too.
So you only had to go to school for 2 days, basically, this week. We lost Dom. He's frozen. There he is. Alright, Dom's freezing on us, but yeah. Alright. So other than that, you got 2 days out, which I'm pretty sure they'll try to make that up.
Yeah.
So alright, let's go into our normal talk that we usually talk about. This week's plans for our series, what are they?
The podcast, just anything, and then treating part. Do some research on treating part to figure out how to make more treatment. And I think if this is up to date, it should give us new treatment. So I kind of want to try it in this week of treating part, if you don't mind. I think we should work on a new iron, like make a new iron for something we need, like wheat farm, so that we can get seeds in bed to eat.
Try to work on something that we can use.
Yeah, pretty much. And for my Five Nights at Freddy's series, it's the game, so I don't know what gonna happen there. My Minecraft series, I don't know, building. I was building that episode.
We ended up watching Dom's series. No, I did not actually blow up Dom's world.
No, it was all pain.
That was I did not blow it up. That was all faked out. So, and if you guys watch the Hard Lifestyle series, that was also faked out. We did time travel. Well, kind of. We did kind of time travel back to I want to say season 13.
I think it was season 13.
Okay, TyBear's doing research again while we're talking.
For my personal podcast, I do self-improvement as the topic. So that's gonna be fun to talk about. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, the one world that I don't have anymore was season 14. So, well, you probably do have it. It's just on another world. That's right. See, season 12. Sorry, Dom, you can continue talking. I'm just doing research. I think Dom ran out of stuff to talk about.
Kind of, yeah.
Doing research.
I have 3 more weeks.
It was
I have 3 more weeks in my battery.
I just found out. Season 15 that we just time traveled back to. 2 seasons ago. 3 seasons, actually. 3 seasons ago was season 15. We time traveled back there. That was the Guardian base, which was that was my big base that I started building that was on the water. So it wasn't what I was thinking. Season 13 was something else, and I'm gonna do research to find out what season 13 was. So yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. My plans for the series again is Parker Lifestyle. We've got the new series coming up, which is going to be the roleplay server. We're going to roleplay with the server and stuff, so you guys can watch that on the live streams. Again, Chicken Block.
I love Apple.
And now also, well, the podcast. So that's my plans for the series. That's my plans for my series. So, if you guys have not gone and watched any other of our series, guys, go check them out.
Yeah.
On YouTube channel and also mine. We also have I'm kind of like shutting down all my other server ones that I'm not a part of anymore. Because my other stuff that I'm a part of, it's kind of hard for me to get a part of again. Like I was a part of like multiple different channels. We had the Micro Gaming 2 channel. We had part of the TyBear and Sierra channel. I'm also part of. We had Micro Gaming 1, which is in the Micro Gaming 2, and then the TyBear and Sierra channel. I was also a part of. Oh God, I want to. It was another one that I cannot think of. I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm not. I'm trying to avoid overstressing myself with different channels too much, and it's hard for me. Now, I don't even know the password for the Micro Gaming 2 channel, so I'm not giving him a try to find it again. Where are you at, Dom?
Right now, I am. Hold on, I think I am doing rock as to see.
You need to get rocked.
Yep, I did rocks.
Took us on a trip to get rocked.
Yep. I mean, it's a beautiful day. When do you ever get to go see a podcast outside?
I sit in a studio.
Yeah, maybe go outside some.
I either sit in the okay. maybe one day I'll take you guys out to. I'll sit in the shop one day with you guys, but I will try to make sure where I'm not working on a project with the sound of this machine because the machine is loud.
I bet. Get this
So
machine.
let's see. Okay, so we did a lot of different things, guys, in our life, and I want to say Hardcore Lifestyle was one of the best one of the series that we've done pretty well back in their days, and I do like doing all those. I miss doing all the podcasts and stuff, but we had some great times, and I was actually just looking at different versions. We did back in season 11, guys. We built our first.
Let me just pick up some. I'll point you in my pocket. You still able to hear me? Right?
Yep, I can still hear you. So Dom's gonna be moving rocks. I'm gonna talk. Dom's gonna move rocks. But yeah, back in. Oh god, I'm trying to find out now because I wanna. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm curious. So in season 13 was that big? Okay, that's why. Season 13 was a different type of bait. Oh, that's an old intro, dude. Looking at an old intro. Alright, I'm gonna do some reaction stuff, Dom, on the podcast while you're moving rock.
At this moment, I'm trying to make sure my cousin doesn't hurt himself.
That's fine. I'm gonna put on.
I approve it, so it should be able to. That was heavy, huh? Well, look at that one. That was real heavy.
I'm gonna sit over here by the computer, guys, so I can actually do stuff. But you guys are gonna be able to see what I'm doing, so that's good. Dom is, like I said, moving rocks. I'm doing this. I don't care. Alright, let's start off with, we did many things, guys, in our life. And, if you guys don't know, I play a lot of games. So, okay, so, we're gonna go ahead and, okay, I don't know what you guys can see because we have many. Okay, so we're gonna react. We're gonna do some reaction stuff. Like I said, we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna go ahead and move Dom off my screen here, but he can still hear us. So you guys, yeah. But I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do reaction stuff with the stream while you're moving rocks.
I don't know how long this will take. I was not thinking we would have to do this today, but. Apparently
Alright, so this one that I'm showing on the stream, this one I'm going to be showing is... Okay. I'm trying to fix this so I can show you guys. Because it's on my other screen. So, there we go.
Here's one, Hayden, or Hunter and Hayden. Maybe, I don't know if y'all can both pick that one up or not. It's big and heavy, though. Alright, sure, or your back.
Okay.
Do whatever you need to learn how to do it. Learn how to get it.
Okay, so we're good. Alright, so this first one, guys, that we're going to be showing you guys is in roleplay that I did. This is the beginning, and we always show what our CAD stuff is like and how the CAD stuff works. So, this was one of the roleplays that I did. This is from Science State Roleplay. This is from August 4th, 2024.
Just telling you. That is.
I control your language because I think I just went live. So, if you guys don't know, I had to tell them literally, hey, I'm recording. Let's try to control the language because some of us swear inside of our role plays, so we all have to be like controllable with our language and having to say, hey, yeah, you're gonna need to control that. I'm testing with audio. So.
I just want y'all to know I am still here. I am watching, but I just moving rocks at the same time. Can you hear me, Ty?
Yep, they can't see.
Okay.
They can't see you. By the way,
I just wanted to say I am still here. I am watching, but I'm just doing this too. About just down my foot.
So I'm running a narcotics field unit, and we use a radio system called Cello, which I'm gonna actually get Dom into this new server that I'm in, because Dom would actually enjoy this, like role playing with us. So we're in the server, guys. I play where I don't usually play a lot with the video games on. I usually just play when
I'm going to watch something else.
Basically me, but
20 pulling over -1 insurgent. 20 pulling over a insurgent on San Diego Ave. Negative 132 code.
So right now, we have an insurgent that ended up being pulled over by TJ20, which is another unit that we have, and he pulled him over. I don't know what it's for, but I'm going to respond to it. 1 King 45. So you can notice, like, my call sign is 1 King 45, which in this new one, I'm 9 feet 7 highway is what my call sign is right now. So you'll get to hear it a lot tonight in today's roleplay. If you guys want to react to that, let me know, guys, and we can do that on the podcast here. But tonight, this is why I'm reacting to that. How's your rock moving coming along, Dom?
I find a bunch of rocks. I will be in my room watching videos if you to react. But instead, I'm doing this.
193.
If that tells you anything. Well, stop listening.
So a 32 request means that I'm being called in for a backup unit. So, and he required me to go in code free, which means lights and sirens. So Tom, I'm gonna try to get you into this new server.
Alright, that's fine with me. You can pay on Xbox, right?
Yeah, it's an Xbox one.
Okay.
Maybe I can get you in for.
Ow, my butt.
Be advised, I have a number of.
So yeah, we do a lot of different things, guys. So like I said, we respond to a lot of different calls out there, and
warrant than someone put on there because I've been getting warrants on my thing all the time. No reason, you know.
Hey,
Bitch. First thing as a warning, no arrest.
Like this, my stuff. My name's
Right.
Matt Jacob. I'm new here.
sorry for the glitchiness on the actual stream, guys. It's just how my internet was like that for so long.
Copy that.
Okay, we're
Stand down.
So I'm gonna put myself 23. 1K45 on scene. 45 on.
Alright, but
I can push it down and shoot, but it would just click.
We don't want you to go in there right at the moment, okay?
I'm not. Trust me. I'm new here. My ID, yes. Permit, yes. Can I step out?
Sure. Do you have any
Okay.
weapons in the car?
A lot. Very high though. Where are you at?
I have.
So this is James, and known as TJ20 at the time. James and he became friends. What, Dom?
To the people that helping me move blocks. My bad. Nothing out loud.
I can hear you. So that's why I asked.
Okay. That's why you see grenade. You see grenade the one thing. Hello. Here they go. My
This
stuff.
was
My name's
Alright.
Matt Jacob.
Matt Jacobs.
Hello. Here.
Was played by, I want to say Modern. What was his name at the time?
Here they go. Here's my stuff. My name's
Alright.
Matt Jacob. I'm new here.
Matt Jacob. All right. You tight?
Can I step back in my car?
Oh,
I'm gonna get back here.
Over here, please. Put your hands on this.
I've been pulling down the dogs.
I didn't do anything.
Hold on, let me get you here real quick, if you don't mind.
I'm not taking this hell job off. I'm not taking this mask off. Please don't cuff me. I don't like cuffs. I have kind of a fucking thing. Please don't.
Are you looking for it or what?
What?
Gun.
What do you say? Exactly.
He's like, no.
So listen, the gun on top. I'll get my car to tell this. Please don't drive this on the street.
So if you guys can tell,
I drive on the
I
street.
wear a radio mic on my shirt sometimes. You'll notice that again.
Nobody can drive
You're kind of tight.
Okay, come on over with me real quick and then I'll lose him a little bit. I hated him. I really did hate Modern sometimes because there was one time where we had a scene with him and he ended up, like, when I wasn't looking, I guess I was trying to do some other report stuff. He got out of the car and ran. Well, I didn't notice it because I was doing some other stuff, and it really is like, okay, why? Because then we had to chase the guy, and we found him. We did find him, and actually, we did end up getting him, I think.
Car getting towed.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Can't be driving the I will explain in a moment, alright?
Okay.
I'm gonna send this car real quick, and then I'm gonna double lock your cuffs.
Okay.
So if you guys don't know, in police talk, when we say double locking your cuffs, it loosens the cuff enough to where it's not too tight on your wrist. And if you see that in a bunch of like cop shows, like even in Cops, they'll say, okay, I'm gonna double lock your cuffs so it doesn't feel like you're too tight. But that's what they do. It just loosens them a little bit.
player actions as well, Modern.
Okay, so another thing is when we're talking about player actions is where if we're searching a person's vehicle, we use player actions to say, hey, we're searching your car. We want to know what's inside the car. So we use player actions in role plays to be able to do that. I don't even know if this new server actually has, honestly. I don't know what, I haven't had, last night, okay, the night before it wasn't actually that bad. We had some things happen that were not really possible. Like, I ended up actually doing a foot pursuit, which is a 1070. He ended up doing a 1080 to a 1070, chased him, and I ended up tasing the guy, but he kept on running. It would be very, very impossible to run again from a taser, to be honest. You're supposed to give up as soon as you're tased in role plays. Some don't think they can. Yeah. And if they pull out a gun, then we're allowed to shoot them if they point it at us.
On camera. I hear the panic button. Okay, well, there's a panic button pressed East Joshua Road. That's where last seen. Kidnapped 2 officers.
Right now we're doing our own 1050 right now.
Money is no, fucking never mind.
Alright, I found guns, ammo for the guns, money, mags, and clips.
Are we arresting him for anything?
Yeah, you can't drive that on the road. It's literally in California.
So he's being arrested. He was arrested for driving a vehicle that wasn't allowed to be driven. It's a weaponized vehicle, which is technically legal. That's why he was arrested. Pardon?
Now will be found or dead with a Mustang.
So I was in this role play. I was actually trained as a sniper. So I knew I knew how to shoot a sniper gun. And this was my special sniper. This had thermal scope on it, so I can use it to help me shoot with the suspects if they needed to be. Which actually, I did shoot the guy, one of them. So that's Maisie. Maisie was kidnapped by these 2 guys.
Maisie, no, you hop out of the car. Modern, get back in. Modern, get back in.
No, me getting.
Okay, go.
Oh, they shot me! And I'm leaving you! I'm leaving!
Go. Go back, go.
My lifeless body. You say you weren't gonna kill me.
Well, Hockey, I can do you.
What the shit?
I just shoot the guy. So we ended up shooting the guy. He's dead. Yeah.
Careful.
It just depends on what you guys are doing.
So what are you doing?
Adam's gonna make the plan. Getting into an airplane.
Getting on?
No, I'm not getting on. I'm still at work. I'm just curious. I'm watching Tyler's stream, and I just don't know what's going on.
We're gonna go murder a bunch of Muslims.
We're gonna go murder a bunch of Muslims.
He left.
They literally Wow.
Go start playing.
They only have 2 lives.
I ended up getting a tank.
Oh, there's an APC by me too.
I'm working on getting a tank out right now.
I'm dead. It's not even fair. What am I supposed to do?
Wait.
You go to the military and get a tank.
Guys, listen, I'm getting a rhino tank out right now. The biggest.
More tanks is better. I want to get a fucking jet up in the air and just bomb there. But I don't have my fucking pilot's license.
Right now,
How are you now?
So in our roleplay server, we had a pilot's license test, and nobody ever passed that test. Like, nobody. I made it impossible. I made it impossible for them to pass. And if you don't know the answers, you're not going to pass the test. It's no joke. Right. Dom is still moving rocks.
On my way home.
Oh.
I think. Yeah.
I'm still reacting to roleplays.
Swap matter.
I'm reading my, fuck, I don't have.
Compensate a car for all I fucking care.
Mayday.
Who's Jet?
Wait, how does Ice have? Does Ice have 2 lives or 1 life left?
He has to make it one.
How does he have missiles?
So nobody had a license. So meaning nobody should have been flying a plane except for me because I was the only one that had the license at the time.
Who else was flying your plane?
His name was it was a guy named Ice. And I could not stand this server after so long. Yeah, we had issues. The server had issues and problems at the time. Let's just put it that way. So we had a different scene a long time ago where we ended up.
You won't believe me if I'll tell you. Jose Rodriguez.
Oh my god.
Alright, Mr. Rodriguez, I remember you. You're gonna go to jail. No, I'm out of jail.
No, Jose Rodriguez is out.
I don't want to because I already have all my cards.
Arian Andy's lawyers always protected us. They won.
Why are you guys still at Yellow Jacket? Because ICE is. Hurry up and get back up. Stairs. Bro, shoot me. I'm dead. Police brutality. Okay.
Easy. Shots fired across from where?
Gotta talk, man. So, I'm gonna let Dom know now this. If you are in a roleplay, you need to be very clear on you are telling people. Because if you don't be clear on what you are telling them, then you're putting yourself in danger, and we don't know where you are at to be able to go back and help you. So always be clear on where you're at. Tell us what's going on. Like, let's say you're in a shootout. You'll say your numbers. Let's say mine, since mine is 937, I would say 937 Highway. I am currently on East Structure Road. I'm being shot at this time. You want to make sure you tell them that at all times. You want to make sure they know where you're at. Even if you're dead, then you don't talk. We had people that do that all the time. It's like,
Wait, you're telling me you can't handle... Oh,
I
him?
was trying to click my radio at the same time.
black
Left. I saw him. He's by the gas station.
Right. So this is one of my favorite scenes that I got to work on. Let me just explain this to you guys in detail here. We ended up pulling this guy over for so we ended up pulling over this guy for what was it for? Shooting at the police officers. And we ended up code 5-ing. We were code 5 at our location. Final stop is going to be at the Alamo Sea.
Are you guys already there?
Yeah. He did not mean to hit us. He was going in a little bit too fast. Hey, 22 that, because that was not supposed to happen.
Yeah, you're good. Hold on, not running.
We told him not to run from us but he told him to 22 it because we did not mean to hit him. Pop just comes in way too fast. That's a lead foot is what the word is. Alright, we're going to step out of the vehicle for me.
What do you want from me, guys?
Why do you want me to
step out the vehicle? Why do you want me to step out of the vehicle?
We'll explain that in just a moment, okay, sir? Just step out of the vehicle.
Wait.
I'm gonna go move over to my driver's side if you can hold him. I'm gonna move.
I'm holding my firearms.
Hi. Well, I'm just checking something real quick. So, I'm showing an old roleplay. This is I was just explaining it, and I don't know if you know about it. If you are what is the most important role to do when you're on a radio?
Make sure you have been talking about a job.
Okay. Always let your people know that where you are at all times, so they know that you are. If you're in the middle of a traffic stop, make sure you let them know that you're at that location. Because if they don't know where you're at, we can't come help you.
Drop it.
Drop the gun, please.
Where do you want me to throw my gun at?
On the ground.
Because you were shooting at us earlier.
So watch this. You guys can see I ended up tasing the guy. Right cuff, left cuff.
Get his gun away from him.
I already kicked that away. I always kick the gun away as soon as I get on scene. I have a gun on the guy. Code 4. But you guys can see I did not have no hesitation to tase him on that one. Alright guys, that is going to be it for the podcast, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that bell so you guys get notified when we go live or post a video on the channel. Dom was moving rocks. I was showing the people on the podcast. Dom, they cannot see you, by the way. They can always see the old streams. Hold on, let me put them back on my... Let me put them back on.
Yeah, let me do that. They can hear me though, right?
Yeah, they can hear you. It's just they can't see you.
My apologies, guys, for not being really a part of it. I mean, I was a part of it, but I wasn't. I didn't know we was gonna move rocks today.
Yeah, so we ended up doing a reaction for the.
Yeah.
So,
do you want to do chicken pot today too?
I have about 2 hours, dude.
Okay, so yeah, let me finish moving the rocks and we can set up to do chicken pot.
Alright, let's finish the outro real quick. Once again, guys, that is it for this one. Hope you guys leave a like, comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Click that bell so you guys can get notified when we go live or post a video on the channel. It does help out the channel very, very much. I know you guys know that we love you guys so much and that you guys will be a part of the channel forever. If you guys are new to the channel, like I said, hit that subscribe button, click that bell so you guys can get notified when we go live or post a video on the channel. It helps. I'll go follow Dom on his channel. I will make sure I post a link in the description of the video for you guys. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a TyBear. Let's just stay.
Hi, everybody. Okay. I'll be right back. Let me, finish